Timmins, Ontario, number 3, Andre Robichaud.
I play hockey because I love a sport. I've been playing it since I was 3. Growing up, in a hockey community, you grow up into it and you learn to love it. But it's also like it's part of who you are. So that's probably why I play it. Enjoy it. And enjoy meeting new people and seeing new places. My favorite part is just the physical activity of getting out on the ice, and ever since I was a kid, being on the outdoor rink and just that feeling like your toes are so cold, but you still want to be out there, And every time I step out onto the ice during a game, it's just that same feeling in my heart. So that's why I love it.
Could you see yourself doing anything else?
Not really, not as a sport, no, because I play a lot of other sports, but no sport gives me as much pleasure as hockey does.
How about role models? Did you have many growing up?
My parents. My mom and my dad made so many sacrifices for me, but they were always there trying, doing extra work. My dad was a construction worker, so he'd do jobs on the side at night. And it was tough because a lot of times he'd be away from the home, but he'd always try to find a way for me to be able to achieve my goal in hockey and to go on further.
This second-year Whaler always knew that he belonged on the ice, but the question was, what position?
I play defense right now, but I've always been back and forth, forward, defense. I started off as a forward, and then about maybe when I was 10, 12, I played defense for a year, and the coach liked how I was playing, so he said, if you come back next year, you're going to play defense the whole year, and we'll make you captain. And I said, sure, it's an honor to be a captain. So when I was a young kid, so I was like, yeah, sure. So I came back. I played defense that whole year, played well. Then the next year I went back to forward because they were missing a couple of forwards. So I played forward, but I was always able to go back on D when someone got hurt. And so then I finally decided I enjoy better defense. So the next year I tried out defense, made the team. And if they needed someone forward, I'd move up, move back and forth. So. But ever since probably Bantam, I've been solid defense.
What's important to Robichaud is not individual accolades, but help contributing to the team, win or lose.
I enjoy being able to stop people, and I always tell myself, I play games with myself, and there's no way you're beating me, who are you kidding? So I like to stop people. But I enjoy my role. I enjoy being a solid D and a simple defense. And the style of play that I choose to play. So what motivates me to play is just that feeling, and relive that feeling I used to feel when I was a kid on the outdoor rink, and just the atmosphere of winning, and just being with friends and having such a good time. And I just love hockey.
How about goals as a person and as a player?
Well, as a player, my goals are just to hopefully have a good season this year, and as a team too, help contribute to a good season for the team. And as a person, just be a good person in the locker room. People could trust. I show respect for people. People, have respect for me. So, and also just working hard away from the rink, also, than in the rink.
They call you Roby, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you get that nickname?
Well, just short for Robichaud, really. Roby, but I've got other couple of nicknames like Tree Hugger, because I'm outdoors, and got Dawson from Dawson's Creek last year at the start of the year because they just thought I looked like Dawson.
Well, this player, who is sometimes teased by his teammates for being a tree hugger, has big hopes for when his hockey career is over.
Hopefully, if things don't work out, I always thought about maybe, being an environmentalist or a rescue and medical, someone who helped, someone stranded somewhere in the woods or in the hills or avalanche and stuff. I've always enjoyed the outdoors, so I would like to be able to help people, if they're ever in need of help.